Hello and welcome. Here we have our cast net web netted, ready to be dressed, as I call it. I'll put the lids on it now. The lid that I just showed you was stringing the lid onto the lid line. So we're going to get that ready now, and show you how to put the lid line on. Now some do this over their knee, sitting on a chair. I prefer to do it this way. I find I can have better control over what I'm doing. Okay, now then, we find the intertwine where we finished off our last mesh. I'm going to do it the rib pointing away from me, the arm inside of the cone. And that way, and I hook the rib on over the nail there and have a little bit control over it. I have my line. The twine I'm using for tying the lid line on is a number 15. It's a little heavier than the 12 that I use for knitting some webs. So we're going to half hitch really the first one and through the first mesh there, and then nib it and go through the second time to get the half hitch and draw it tight. I tie it again, and then like that, and ready to tie on the first ball. So you go over your line, through your first mesh, the ends of those lines out of the way, up through so that you're really almost forming a half hitch, and you get it nice and snug there. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I go 5 rounds, and I pick up another mesh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I pick up the second mesh. So you pick up a mesh to tie the ball in, the lead ball in. You do 5 around, and you pick up another mesh. You do 5, another mesh, 2 after where you tie the ball in, and you do 5. And now you're ready to tie in another lead ball. Right, nice and snug. 2, 3, 4, 5. First mesh after the ball's tied in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The second mesh after. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now you tie in another one, and you keep doing that until you get to the end, and it will go all the way around. So I unhook it there now and let it hang down. 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Two, 3, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Find 5. When you tie each mesh in, you go 5 half inches, or half inch, whatever, because you're just going around once, and you give you 5, 10, 15, then tie your ball in the next mesh, and that gives you a nice distance between your balls, which I find is heavy enough for your casting. Some casting makers have the balls much closer together, but I know it doesn't make much difference. If you're going to fish, as I said before, and cast the fish in deeper water, then you might want it heavier. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now you've got an idea what I'm doing here. And I keep tying the lid line on with the lids. I'll keep doing that until I get to the end, and then I have to connect the 2 ends at the finish spot and on the web. And so what I'm going to do then is, now you have an idea of what I'm doing. What I'm doing now is I have to get this untied here. You want, I guess, in the end of here you could tie a loop, and then all you have to do is unhook it, but I find that a big issue, trying to untie that there. Hooking on there good, so it's, sometimes it will slip off over of the mesh, but that's okay. Okay, done more up now. The weight down in the bucket there, the weight at the lids will kind of snug it in place and hold it in place there. So there you are. That's how I do it. Got the camera now, and I'll turn it back on a little later. See you. Hi and welcome back. We're about halfway through our project here now. I'm tying the lid line and lids onto the cast in. I want to show you this. When you get down about halfway, as you get close to the and the lids start to come up the other side, it gets a bit too much of a drag here. So what I do is take the end of the other line and tie it up to the lid line again, and that will take the weight off the web and make it much easier to tie in. So that's just a little tip I want to give you there, because without knowing that, you might try to, like I did first when I started, try to keep tying with all that weight on it. Another point I want to make is I like this more contemporary style needle for doing this, for tying the lid line on, rather than a more traditional type needle, because if you drop it, it kind of stays without spinning off. The other traditional needle, well, once you drop it, the line will keep coming off it until it hits the floor, and then you'll have to put it back on again. So anyhow, that's a couple of little things I want to mention to you there. So I'll turn the camera off now, and I'll turn it back on when I get finished off the tying the two ends together. Okay, welcome back. What I'm going to do now is show you tie in the last couple of balls here. So hopefully this will be understandable to you. Quite plain how it's done. 4, 5, 1, 2, 4, 5. Okay, down to the last ball now. Put that there. Get this in through this one here, the last ball. We tie it in on the 2 lines, foot lines on each side of the ball, so that hopefully it doesn't slip through after. You don't want too much space between the last 2. Do half each now around the line on this side of the ball. Keep it in place. I cut it off back here. Now I'll do a half inch on this side of the ball. Keep it in place. Okay, now we tie in the last misses. Yeah, we'll pick up the miss here now. I'm slow going here because careful you don't take up extra meshes and so on when you're doing this. Now I pick up one more mesh on this side of the ball. Okay, that looks pretty good there now. So I'll pick up the mesh here and tie on the other side of the ball. The ball in. As I said, this is very slow going. You know, you're doing a neat job. Right. Hopefully I'll pick up the last machine now. Okay, that looks pretty good. I'll tie it in there and the mesh secure it. A couple of times. Then I'm going to tie it in off the end of this short piece here that was where I started. Looks pretty good there. I'll cut that off. Not the two ends kind of sealed in place there. Yeah. And that is this in, and drawing that right in as close to the lid line as I can. Not there, so I kind of secure it so it doesn't slip through. And then I burn the end of the line. Then I do the same thing with this one here. Okay, there you are. Finished off, tied in, secured there. And there it is. And our cast knit lily. Anyhow, that's it. Until the next time, have a nice day, nice evening, and God bless.